Good day everyone! We are now going to discuss about the t-test on the comparison between the population mean and sample mean. This test will be used when the population standard deviation is unknown, but the sample standard deviation is known or can be computed. The t-test will replace z-test. The degrees of freedom df is the number of pieces of independent information available for computing variability. The required number of degrees of freedom varies depending on the size of the distribution. Hence, for a single group of population, df is equal to n-1, and for two groups, df is equal to n1 plus n2 minus 1 for t-test, where n1 and n2 are the population size. Read and understand the problems. Determine the values of the parameters, statistics, and sample size involved and formulate the null and alternative hypothesis. An auto battery company claims that their battery's mean life is 50 months. In order to check this claim, ADTI Research took a random sample of 18 of these batteries and found that the mean life is 48.8 months with a standard deviation of 7 months. Given sample size n is equal to 18. Parameter population mean mu is equal to 50. Statistic sample mean x bar is equal to 48.8. Formulation of null and alternative hypothesis. HO. The mean life of the battery is 50 months. In symbol, HO. Mu is equal to 50. H1 or HA. The mean life of the battery is less than 50 months. In symbol, H1, mu is less than 50. We used less than in H1 because the sample average is 48.8 months, which is less than the population average, which is 50 months. The mean number of hours of student to finish answering the statistics module is 5 hours. A random sample of 15 students was asked and found that their mean number of hours to finish answering the statistics module is 6 hours with a standard deviation of 2 hours. Test the hypothesis at 5% level of significance. Given sample size n is equal to 15. Parameter population mean mu is equal to 5. Statistic sample mean x bar is equal to 6. Formulation of null and alternative hypothesis. HO. The mean number of hours to finish answering the statistics module is 5 hours. In symbol, HO. Mu is equal to 5. H1 or HA, that is the alternative hypothesis. The mean number of hours to finish answering the statistics module is greater than 5 hours. In symbol, H1, mu is greater than 5. We used greater than in H1 because the sample mean is 6, which is greater than the population mean 5. In a study of television viewing, the mean number of television program they watched during daytime was 7. A survey was conducted on the random sample of 25 households and found that the mean number of television program they watched during daytime was 5 with a standard deviation of 1.5. Test the hypothesis at 10% level of significance. Given sample size n is equal to 25. Parameter population mean mu is equal to 7. Statistic sample mean x bar is equal to 6. Formulation of null and alternative hypothesis. HO. Mean number of television program they watched during daytime was 7. In symbol, HO, mu is equal to 7. H1 or HA. The mean number of television program they watched during daytime was less than 7. In symbol, H1, mu is less than 7. We used less than in H1 because the sample mean 5 is less than the population mean 7. A rural health unit conducted a survey on the heights of female aged 18 to 24 years old. It was found out that the mean height of female aged 18 to 24 years old was 65 inches. Test the hypothesis that the mean height of the female aged 18 to 24 years old is not 65 inches if a random sample of 20 female aged 18 to 24 years old had a mean height of 63 inches with a standard deviation of 3. Use 1% level of significance. Given sample size n is equal to 20. Parameter population mean mu is equal to 65. Statistic sample mean x bar is equal to 63. Formulation of null and alternative hypothesis. HO, the mean height of female aged 18 to 24 years old was 65 inches. In symbol HO, mu is equal to 65. H1 or HA or alternative hypothesis, the mean height of the female aged 18 to 24 years old is not 65 inches. In symbol H1, mu is not equal to 65. We used not equal because it was stated that the population mean was not 65 inches. Now here are the references. Thank you very much for watching and listening. Please subscribe to Analyze Math for more content.